Hello everyone, it's Catherine K with the KK Treasure Store from eBay, and we're here for a haul. I have a bead bargain box haul that I had made, and it came today, which now means hopefully that our bargain bead boxes will be on their way. And of course I will get that one up as soon as it gets here. Okay, so we're going to do this, but first let me welcome everyone. And if you're new to the channel, let me explain. I do a lot of unboxings, unbaggings, whatever you want to call them. I do finished jewelry that I've made. I do the Bargain Bead Box. I'm thinking about adding one to that here before long, but I'm not sure yet which one that's going to be. So that'll be a surprise when it happens. And if you look in the past, I've done jewelry, pre-owned jewelry, and everything for my store, so on eBay. So I finally got everything, all my jewelry and everything uploaded as far as my Handmade by KK. So it will be in the a link to that channel for eBay will be on the video in the section underneath here. I'm hoping everybody is taking care of themselves and their families during this time of unrest and crisis throughout the world. I pray that no one has had to lose somebody to this terrible thing, and I think that's something that, unfortunately, it takes stuff like this for the world to realize we need to work together, not against each other. I never understood that. I can't help it. It just doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's over creed, color, race, or whatever, or faith. This virus doesn't take precedence over one other. So we've really got to work together to get this taken care of. And I probably said more than I should, so I'm going to stop before I get on a soapbox. Big time. Okay. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Please consider subscribing to my channel to help me grow my channel if you like the content you're about to see, or you want to see what's coming up next. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. My total came to, with the discount, you know, as a bargain bead box, we get a 30% discount off of our orders from the bead box bargains. And so I got a discount of $10.04, bringing my subtotal down to $23.26. with shipping $27.01, and there was a total of 32 items actually, but one mistakenly got doubled and another one got left out. So, but they have already messaged me that they are seeing that and they're taking care of that. As you have seen previously in a video of mine, they have the best of customer service of any people in business online that I know of. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, let's get started with this. Now, as you know, I'm some of you know, I haven't even been doing beading and in the beading world or community as far as making mine I haven't even been in it a year yet. And so I can't tell you one thing from another if I don't have it labeled. So, having said that, I'll show you what we have here. And the first two things we're going to pull up here are these two little things. Now, these are what comes, it comes in and tells you what it is on this sheet that I just showed you. And I cut that, I make a copy and I cut that out and I put it in my little bags so that when I put them in my little containers, I could put this with it and I know where it came from and if I want to reorder it, if they still have it, the number to reorder. Okay. So let's get started here. This first one is so cute. I just love it. These are little, oops, come on out of there. Now I got to make sure it's in the frame up here. We'll put you right there. How about right there? Right there? Okay. These are enameled flower charms in ivory, and they were 99 cents for two. And the ones I got, they had them in all different colors. But look at that. Isn't that just darling? It is so cute. And I just, you know, they're not, of course, double-sided or anything, but those are just as cute as can be to me. And I'm not really a charm person, so that, for me to order them, it was because of the cuteness, okay? I ordered them because I think they are just absolutely darling. And then this one is a blue crackled agate slice pendant. And I got it because there was something somebody's wanting me to make for them if I get around to it sometime here in the near future. And it was $1.29. That this one, this will work for what they're after. And look at that. See the veining in there? Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. That is so pretty. And I'm sorry that my light seems to, let me move it over just a little here and see if I can get some of the glare from the camera out. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Yeah, as long as I don't do like that. Okay. But yeah, that is so pretty to me. I love that. Okay. Now, let's see. What's the next little row here we're going to tackle? We're going to tackle toggles and fasteners. Okay. Now, some of these I will take out. Some I might not. I don't know. Let's see. What am I going to do here? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. These are, I ordered, there are 5 sets of the modern floral accent toggle clasp in antique silver. And there's 5 in a set, and I ordered 2 sets. So I got 10. Let's see, aren't these pretty? And I like these. And I'm going to tell you, this, you're talking, or rather, you're listening to a person here that is constantly having to call somebody about, uh-oh, did I screw up because that said 3mm or just said 2 or whatever, because I keep getting the wrong sizes. I'm sorry. I'm almost 69 years old. I am not used to the metric system, and I constantly screw up my orders. So anyway, but these are a good size. These, I like these, because if this doesn't seem to want to fit, now let's see if those will go down there where I tell them to. Stay, thank you. Oh, I talked to my jewelry. Yes, I'm crazy. Okay. If they're not where they're going to stay, I mean, you know, some of the rings are too small for the bars, and some of the bars are too small for the rings. And you just have to play around with it. I found that the ones that are too small for the rings, I use the rings as clasp for lobster claws, you know, as the end connectors. So, okay, and here we have, this is the one I ended up getting 2 of when I was supposed to get 1. But it is the scrolled toggle clasp antique silver. And I murdered the American language, by the way, by English. It's 99 cents there. I'm sorry I didn't tell you these, I don't think. These were $1.58 each. Okay. All right. But, yeah, English language and I don't I used to have a mother-in-law that said I developed the Catherine language. So, and if you knew me, I mean, I've gotten a lot better since then. But if you had known me during that time, you would definitely agree. Now, see, these I think are going to work because you've kind of got a smaller. This is actually wider than this. And I think it's going to actually work. So I like these. These are pretty. I like the design on them. Okay. And you're always going to hear me tell you what I like and don't like. So I tell you how it is. I tell you how I see it. Okay. And then I got some in gold. Now these are just the, we've gotten these, I've gotten these before, and you've seen me with these before. They are just the solid, but the bars there again, I like the bars. They seem to be of a good size compared to the ring. And these are just toggle clasp golden. And they were 99 cents for a set of 7. And I've used those. In fact, I think the one that I'm working on now has one of those for it. I think. Okay. Now these, I think are going to go in the what was I thinking of pile. They are leaf accent toggle clasp in antique brass finish, and they were 70 cents for a set of 2, and I ordered 2 sets. I'm sorry, are these supposed to be for Barbie doll clothes? My fingers would not even hold this to try and clasp it to my neck. And to me, that's exactly how I feel about these. These are Barbie doll. However, these are going to make some great end pieces for some lobster claws. So there's always that. But I just really, that one I totally disappointed in what I did with those, or rather, in that one. Okay, enough about that. Let's go on to, how about some spacers? Okay, this one is the only one that's not in the silver. It's the, if I can get it out here. There we go. And you can't stay in there by yourself. You get lonely. Come on. Thank you. Let's put you here. Okay. As you can see, these are those bumpy barrel beads in antique bronze. And they're a nice size. They were 99 cents for a set of 10 pieces. And I think they are just as cute as can be. I hope they still have some of these when I do my next order through them, because I do want some more of these. Like them. Like them, like them, like them. All right, we're going to put those there. And y'all may you may hear me sniffing. I'm sorry. I've had a bad cold that has pretty much knocked me down here the last several days. And no, it has nothing to do with what's going around. I always get colds this time of the year. I get sinuses with the pollen and everything. So, okay, these are fancy disc spacer beads in antique silver. There's 5 in a pack for $1.09. And I like these. I hope they have these on too whenever I go back. Aren't those are just so pretty. See that on both sides? Love it. All right, down you go. All right, this next one is just as cute as they can be also. It is, now I'm going to try and speed this up because I'm already at 15 minutes and my camera, I don't know what's gotten into my phone here lately. Once you hit 29 minutes, it starts a countdown. But let's see, this one's antique silver and it's $1.09 for floral disc spacers, 8mm floral disc spacers. And those are so cute. I like those too. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my thing here. I just got through loading it up to 100, percent battery. If I didn't, it wouldn't even make it 15 seconds. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm not going to take all of these out. Those of you that got them last month know what they are. Look at those. Those are little daisy spacers. And they are just as darling as can be. Those are just... Now, isn't it funny how the spacers being so little can be just as cute as can be to me, and the Barbie toggles over there are not cute to me at all. But anyway, these are daisy spacer beads and in an antique silver, and they were 99 cents a pack. A pack of 100. Okay, get down there so I can identify you later. Okay, we're going to do these. These you will recognize, I am sure, but for some reason I keep using these, and so I keep having to get them. One of these days I'm going to be so disappointed when I go online and they don't have them. But if you recognize, they are the snowflake connectors that we had some time ago, I think. I can't even remember which one now. But they're antique brass and 79 cents for, what was it, 6? Yeah, 6 pieces. So that was a good cost for those. Yeah, but I keep using them, so one of these days I'll learn to go ahead and order several instead of just one pack at a time. And you should recognize these as well, those of you that get the Bargain Bead Box. I love them. They are just absolutely gorgeous. They're the flower and vine components. Chandelier connectors, antique silver, 89 cents for 3. But yep, I picked up another set of those. Okay, now this one is new to me, and I just had to have it. It is, before I show it to you, it is an antique silver. It's 99 cents. And it's a crescent chandelier pendant. Now look at this thing. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I'll turn it over. There you go. That thing is just as gorgeous to me as can be. But I like it. I like it. I like it. So I got it. Okay. We're going to run along here. We got a lot more to do here. All right, bead caps. I'm always in need of bead caps. I don't care how many I have. I don't care how many colors I have. I always, the one I want, the one I need, the ones I don't have. It's the colors I don't have. And so, okay, I got 2 packs of these. They're 20 in a pack. They're the scalloped bead caps, antique silver. They're $1.29 a pack. Whoops, excuse me, I didn't mean to hit that. And I'm not going to take them out. See? They're the bigger ones. But there's times when you need the big caps and you don't have them. Well, that's where I get with those. Okay, I got 2 packs of this next one as well. It's the vintage style bead caps, antique bronze. They're 99¢ each. And if I can get one out, I'll show it to you without pulling it out. There you go. See that? Most of them shows there's the bottom and there's what the top looks like. I think I've had these before and I've shown them to you then at that time. But I'm sorry, I'm running out of time. Alright, here we go. This next one is... Alright, these are bead caps. And I think we've had these before, seeing as to how the giveaway is the number on the bag. They're the Lacy bead caps, antique brass, 99¢. I picked up just one of those, 1 pack of those for 70, or 70 in a pack, I think it was. No, 40 in a pack, I'm sorry. But we got those. Okay, come on, get off my fingernail. There we go. Alright, I got some chain. This one is steel curb jewelry chain in silver. It was $1.29 for a meter. And so there's that. Okay, we always can use more chain. Then I got the same thing in the gold. And it was $1.29 as well. And then I got the steel oval jewelry chain, antique copper, $1.29. And it was just a little bit smaller as far as the links go. But I got that one. Okay. Now we get into the fun parts. This one you saw before in a previous bargain bead box that we've had. And this is the Crystal Rondelle Matte Lemon Chiffon AB. And it was 99¢ for a strand of 8-inch. And I just think those are pretty. And then the next one is also from a previous box. And it is the Lemon Chiffon, the faceted rounds, $1.29. 12 pieces. Barrel bead kind of thing there. Yeah, I like those. And all of a sudden my camera is deciding to do whatever it wants to do. The next one is also identifiable from a previous box. And it is the faceted Malaysia Jade Quartz Rounds, 7-inch strand for $1.79. There we go. Next one. Okay, this one is a 16-inch strand of Crystal Rondelle Aqua beads, $1.09. Aren't those just beautiful? And believe me, all that sparkle you're seeing out there is happening. Look at that. I just love it. All right, next is a 16-inch strand of Crystal Rondelle beads in Sapphire AB. $1.39 for the strand for the 16-inch strand. And again, except this one I think is even sparkling more in my hand than it is in the camera. Ooh, those things pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like pretties. Okay. Then we've got a 11-inch strand. Ugh, if I could get the bag open. There we go. Oh, look at those. Now those are shining too, aren't they? These are the Emerald AB beads by Combs, 99¢ for a 11-inch strand. And all of their pretties. Okay. And the final one that I ordered was some lampwork beads. And I just love these. Look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? They're the silver foil swirl lampwork glass beads. And they are $99 per 10 in a pack, and I got 2 packs of them. Because I know somewhere along the line I'm going to want these. All right, now with every package that goes out, they're really good about including their card and saying a big thank you on the back and sending a little gift. This time, I think, what were these, the charm cocoa beads? Is that right? Those of you that know, I think that's what those were. Yeah, from the previous box. So this is all of our stuff this time that I just got through with my order, and